everyone, it's me, Tommy Lynn, and recently I was staring at my bookshelf and I noticed that I haven't shown you some of the books I got recently. These bad boys right here. So I thought I would show you them because I'm quite excited about them. So let's get on with this thing. Sweet Peril by Wendy Higgins is the second book to Sweet Evil by Wendy Higgins, which looks lovely. This is what the first book looks like if you want to go get it because it's very good, but I'm sure you already have it because everyone in the world seems to have it except for me. My aunt recently just let me borrow Where She Went, which is the continuation of If I Stay, and it is by Gail Forman. And I just read it and I just finished it. It's the last book I finished, and I don't have words for it. It just kind of hurt a lot. It hurts. I've wanted this book for so long, and now that I have it, I'm in love with it. I was fangirling when I got it in the mail, and I just, So it's Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins, and I started reading it, and I couldn't get into it. I think it was because I had a lot on my mind at the time, so I'm going to try that again, because I definitely want this book to be on the pile of books that I've read, because I feel accomplished when it happens. So, I was watching some videos on YouTube, like normal, and I came across the Duff movie trailer, because it's coming out soon, I should say, and I picked up the book because the trailer made me laugh like really hard, so, and it is by Cody Kiplinger, and that's what the movie trailer one looks like, and I kind of like it. I like the people who are in it, I think. Yeah, I'm just happy that I have that too. Have you ever been in a bookstore and you want books, but you can't see any that you don't own or that you haven't already read? Well, I was in Target, and this is literally the only book that I didn't own or haven't read there that I would actually like, so I bought it. And it's 6 Months Later by Natalie D. Richards, and I think it's about this girl who falls asleep in study hall, and then she wakes up 6 months later and she can't remember anything that happened, and before she went into this venture or whatever it was, she wasn't very popular, she didn't have a lot of friends, she had a crush on this guy and she had never talked to him, and when she wakes up, that guy's her boyfriend. She's Miss Popular, she's going to be I think it's valedictorian and recruited for Ivy League schools that she wouldn't have gotten it before she passed out or whatever happened. So I think that is awesome. And this little blurb right here says, "Forgetting changed her, remembering might destroy her." I think that sounds awesome, so yeah. Pick it up if you haven't already because it looks pretty good. Just by the words. Of course, I've been wanting some Jennifer R. Armentrout in my life recently, and I've already finished the Lux series, so I had to go on to something else, and I saw that at Target also, and I bought it, and it's White Hot Kiss by Jennifer R. Armentrout. It's the first book in the Dark Elements series. Also tried to read this one, but I was in one of those slumps where I really couldn't start any book at all. I just kept thinking about other things when I started reading it, so I'll have to restart this one, but it did sound cool and it was funny, like always, because Jennifer R. Armentrout is an amazing person who should be everyone's idol. Million Suns by Beth Revis is the second book to Across the Universe, and I seriously I can't even, I open up the cover, because whenever I get a hardcover book, I always have to see the cover. And I don't know if you can see the engraved thing in there, but it says Godspeed OSVIR, and it looks like a really cool engraving of an eagle. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. It's just fucking amazing. I can't even. It's just and the cover, the dust jacket alone is beautiful, but the fact that it has the imprint of what spaceship they're on the hardcover itself, I was freaking out so much, and I can't. I need this now. I should pick this up. Of Poseidon by Anna Banks. I have wanted this for years now, and I never can find it. I'd be at Barnes & Noble's, and I would never be able to find it. or I'd be on Amazon and everyone was too expensive, or the minute I had enough money to go buy a load of books, they'd be out of stock. So I finally have it, and I got the one where there's a bonus short story inside. So I'm very excited. Ooh, and Marissa Myers said that it's a refreshing story filled with vibrant characters, feisty humor, and irresistible romance. So I'm gonna take her word for it because she's very good at making books, so she's probably good at knowing if other books are good as well. So I'm excited. I love this. Heck yeah. And the last one, I'm very surprised that I picked it up because I'm one of those people who, for the longest time, I would not read romance novels. I refused to go and buy a romance novel or even read a romance novel unless there was something else in it, like it wasn't the main premise of the book was romance. And then recently, I just was like, you know what? If I read, that's good. So I shouldn't be blaming myself on what I read. I shouldn't regret what I read. So if I want to read a romance novel, I'm gonna go read it. I shouldn't have to abide the stereotypes of every girl reading a romance novel. So I bought I Like Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick because I was reading A Distance Between Us by somebody, I don't know who it was, but it looks like this. Cassie West is the author. And it's really short. And this was a book that just kind of got me into the romance thing, so I kept on having to get romance things, but I just bought this because they're kind of similar. See, they're kind of similar in a way, and yeah. Hopefully I'll get into the romance thing and I won't feel bad about it, because I don't know why I have to abide to stereotypical things, but I don't know, I'm just strange. So, I hope you like this video about the books that I have recently gotten. Hopefully I can make more because